Hello everybody, welcome all of you. My name is Shivaraman, Director of Europe Study Center. We wanted to make this YouTube video to make you all aware that we have posted hundreds of our successful student interviews in our YouTube channel. We want every students and parents aspiring to go abroad and study to watch these interviews. And we are proud to say we at Europe Study Center, we are the only company who could post 100 interviews in the YouTube channel, not 1 or 10 or 20 or 30. In these many number of years in abroad education industry, many companies are there. There are even companies who are like double the size of our years of existence. But nobody has posted not even a 20-30 interviews in their YouTube channel. ESC is the only company who has posted 100 interviews in the YouTube channel. 100 interviews. Bachelors, masters, who did their bachelors and masters in top ranked European public universities. So you could see all these interviews, students, and this is the 100th interview that we also posted. So happy to share these informations. And these students, they share their realistic experiences. What they studied, where they studied, what are all the challenges they faced, how they overcome those challenges, and what all difficulties also they faced, and finally how they got employed. Why do we study? We study to get employed. If our education cannot get us an employment, why sit and study? The purpose of education is lost. This is what we emphasize in all these videos, where students study in top ranked public universities and they get employed. Yes, and I don't want to take off any credit because they are all employed. It's all because of their efforts. We did nothing. We only guided them for admission and visa. That's it. They worked hard. They studied. They faced all these challenges, small challenges, and finally they won. And look at the class of these universities. And all these students, they either studied in free education or 3 lakhs per year onwards fee structure, these sort of things with affordable living expenses. And all the students, medium of instruction is only English. You will even have some students like here who studied with 100% scholarship. In India, pan-India level, who promotes free education other than Europe Study Center? Nobody. Who promotes these sort of 100% scholarship options? Everybody will claim, we will give you scholarship, this, that. But we have proved and also posted the video in our channel. See, everything we can talk, but without data, there is absolutely no point. 100 interviews, realistic 100 interviews with our students. You could see all these students, he studied in Sweden, and you could see the student from France, Finland, who's studying data science, and bachelor students who studied computer science. And you will have students from Czech Republic, Germany, who is currently doing his PhD internship at Volvo, an MBA student from Czech Republic, then from Slovakia, different countries. We have one from Portugal, Italy, all these countries we have. And look at the class of these universities. Where are these students studying? For example, Politecnico di Milano, and then you will have students from, she studied in Technical University of Ostrava, Portugal, and then Chalmers University of Technology, and this student studied in KTH, world ranking 74. For an example, if you just look at KTH, nobody promotes KTH. The world's premier university, world ranked 74. Nobody promotes KTH because KTH doesn't pay commission. Abroad education industry, it's all about commission. The commission industry works in a way, they have to make you spend more so that they can earn more. I don't promote in my Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore and Bangalore, these 4 offices, I don't promote US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, etc. etc. Why? Because our ideology is, whichever financial background students come from, our ideology is spend less, learn more. This is what is our ideology. So that's why we promote all these top public universities, and we openly explain what are all the charges and expenses involved and recruit them into top public universities without the concept of commission. We don't work on the commission model like other agents and consultants. We work completely in the opposite model, because a commission paying university can never give high quality education to the younger generation. because they pay commissions to agents and consultants because students don't join such institutions. For example, even for more clarity, I will explain. A UK promoting agent or a consultant will never send a student to Oxford or a Cambridge. A Canada promoting agent will never send a student to University of Toronto or a British Columbia. And a US promoting agent will never promote MIT or Boston. This is what is the reality. They promote substandard universities for the sake of commission, and students fail to understand this particular analogy and get into problems. Whereas we break the barrier, all studies in that country's number one, number two public university, Technical University of Liberec, again the top university in in Czech Republic, and we have students from all sorts of countries, Politecnico di Milano, and this student from Linköping University, again one more student from KTH, one from Germany where he went for bachelor's, then he again continued for his master's, plenty of such interviews. And to any of these students, we never said your job is confirmed, you can do part-time job during your studies, nothing. Straightforward, realistic informations. And you could see the results, hundreds of interviews, the students doing PhDs, different departments. We have a lot of students who are doing their PhDs, and Sweden, Czech Republic, this student works in Robert Bosch. It was a very interactive session. I learned a lot of things from these students. So plenty of interviews we have here. So yes, you could see 100th interview, and it's an open challenge. Nobody has done this in India. 100 interviews from excellent students who studied in top public universities at free education or 3 lakhs per year onwards fee structure. So what I'm requesting you all is to see these interviews whenever you guys are free, so that you will really get inspired and what it takes to study in Europe. And all these students, by the way, studied medium of instruction only English, and thanks to these students who came forward in between their busy schedule, to give us the time to shoot these interviews. All these students, German student, Italy, this student studied in Portugal. Many students I have posted with full scholarship, all these informations. So do watch these interviews, realistic interviews, and all the students I have listed here all studied in the number one, number two public universities in these respective European countries. So I am sure you guys would really like it, and a lot of parents are watching these interviews. Thank you so much, because this inspires us really a lot. Because we at Europe Study Center, at least in my 4 offices, Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore and Bangalore, I will never promote any university or a course or a country which is not going to benefit my student community. And I am the only person in entire India who doesn't send a single student for medicine abroad, who doesn't send a single student for studies in UK or Ireland. No. So this is what we wanted to say. And many students, even now we have a lot of students visiting our offices, but many do not know these sort of informations are available. So that's why I'm constantly making these videos to create awareness, so that students will take informed and proper decisions. And also, please remember, do not spend a lot of money and study. In the current geopolitical situation, we don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. So it's always good to spend less and learn more. And this is what these students did. They went for top public universities. They went for proper master's 2 years program. And many students went for undergraduate level itself. So, and I am confident nobody else will post 100 interviews in their YouTube channel. They will say, we are in this industry for 20 years, 25 years, 30 years. Okay, post interviews. Let's see what your students have to say. And even if they post the interviews, what would the students would have spent for their education in Australia, New Zealand, US, UK, Canada? Crores of rupees. And what is the ROI? A big question mark. And you all know the current issues happening between India and the US, India and Canada, and India and Australia, visa refusals, a lot of issues. So we students and parents, we have to be smart enough, continue our exploration, but at the same time, we will have to spend less and learn more, which is what is our ideology. And do find time whenever you guys are free, along with your parents, along with your brothers and sisters, watch these interviews, and I'm sure you guys will like it. And September 20 2026 as well as January 2026 intake applications are open. Almost close to 350 students, they have already enrolled. Thank you so much. And 2025 students, they are getting their visas. Touch wood, till date we have 99% visa success ratio. Best wishes to all those students starting their bachelor's and master's in European countries through Europe Study Center this 2025 intake. And 2026 intake applications are also open. You guys can contact us. We'll be more than happy to first of all give you the information and then plan. And also in this video's description, we will have you all the mobile numbers, email ID. And every Wednesday, every Sunday, I do a live webinar for the past 5+ years, which nobody else does in India. 5+ years. Every Wednesday, every Sunday, 7:30 p.m. live webinar also we conduct. You guys are most welcome to join that webinar also. That webinar is also completely free. Come, collect all the informations and details. Then you guys can plan if you wish to study in European countries or not. Okay. So thank you so much for your time. And we tried a new way of video making with this YouTube with a different camera. I hope you guys liked it. And we always try to innovate and try to do new things when it comes to presenting the information and data. As always, thank you so much for all your love and support. Without your love and support and encouragement, you will not be able to do this. Thank you so much. And that's it. This is all I wanted to say. And see you all in the next video. Thank you.